Hey, Apostles family, hope you're doing well. I wanted to give an update on the pathway to our public gatherings again. Back in July, the beginning of July, we gave an update and we said that July and August and maybe like the first week of September, we weren't going to do any public gatherings yet, and we would learn as much as we can and we would try to update you when we could. Well, the beginning of September is coming, and we've been in conversations with Regis High School, and what they've informed us is they are not inviting students back until at least after October 19th. And so we thought, okay, that's a good benchmark for us to prepare and to learn. So there are other schools opening right now, and we can learn, how is that going? Are there spikes in cases? Are people able to gather in buildings in a healthy way, in a sustained way? What can we learn from that in order to gather as a church in a healthy and safe way, Sunday to Sunday? And so we want to be learning as much as we can between now and October 19th. And so a few things. One, that means that we're going to be sustaining our online gatherings every Sunday. So I just want to encourage you to maintain your presence there. This is the way the Lord is leading us right now. This is the way that He's feeding and caring for our church, and we need one another. And it's important to be present during the Lord's Supper during that time, to see faces and to be present with one another in that way. The second, we've been encouraging community groups to be doing what we've been calling pre-gatherings, where you've been gathering in the park in some physical but socially distanced way to encourage one another. And that's going to be important for the road ahead as we prepare to gather publicly and physically in a building. We want to be prepared for that, and this is one of the ways in which we planned towards that. And then the third thing, we're going to be trying some way between now and October 19th to gather corporately as a whole body, physically, in one place outside, whether that's in Central Park or someplace we're not quite sure. We're going to make plans to do that between now and October 19th. So keep your eyes open for that. Be prayerful towards that. Because we want to see one another. We don't want to just to be cold turkey the first time we gather after October 19th, whenever that might be. We want to have a few soft launches towards gatherings, and so be prepared for that. Be prayerful for that. And one final thing: at some point when we publicly gather again, whenever that is after October 19th, we're going to have to basically rebuild our Sundays anew. A lot of our teams are going to have to be built anew, built afresh. And so, if you're a community group leader or a deacon or a leader in some way, I want to encourage you to be prayerful towards that. We're going to be reaching out to some of you, but if you desire to be a part of what that looks like, if you want to ensure that this is going to happen well and we have all the resources and the people we need to make this happen, would you reach out? Would you be present? Would you maybe reach out to me or Philip or one of the leaders and say, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to care for our church in that way. That's coming up. We're going to need you. We're going to need our corporate body. We're going to need one another, especially just over the next several months. And so be prayerful towards that. We need a lot of wisdom. We need the Spirit to guide us in this season. So I'm looking forward to it. I know the Lord is with us and He's cared for us this far. So if you have any questions or concerns, or apart from public gatherings, if you need prayer, we are praying for you, and so we would love to hear from you as much as we can. All right, friends, we love you, and we'll see you on Sunday.